I come before you to beg your aid.
This is all too sus. I don't trust any of it. Alright. Think everything's okay. Alright, Erinville. Erinville looks upon Yoshilone in disbelief. It doesn't make sense. That Taru, was it always there? Oh joy, are we doing the same freaking thing as in Walker? Towers? Towers, really? Really? No, definitely not, nor the wall over there. The material is not something we use in Taral. It's close to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have been built in so short a time. Oh, you don't know, Kyle. You don't know. Things are very possible. Like, a man can snap his fingers and have a whole city. Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. Alright. Chocobo, let's go. Northwest. I love the music in this area though. I'll say that much. What the hell is that thing? What is that? That looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Shalone Station where the passengers disembarked. And perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. You look so funky. Sorry, not in the mood to do fate. Looks like fun, but you know. I'm pretty sure this is Yoshilone Station, but from the state of it, I'd swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. I can see you, Ether Current. You find the train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. I'm coming for you, Ether Current. The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for a long while. The building is a rotting husk. It has clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Finished finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. It's one of the mechanical cylinders, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms it indeed your wildest domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? So all of the evidence suggests this Ushilone station. Blah, 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 blah. And I have no doubt we're in Ushilone, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. And for new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know better, I say time flows differently here. Is this? Yes, it's very much possible. We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. That it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in other ways, wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Ushilone, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all of this talk of reflections and dimensions. But if Erndale says this is Ushilone, it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Erndale? Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. I mean, may I be of assistance? It's still functioning. Doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Confirm. Seems it's broken after all. No, Alice, you just don't have an ID. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Hey, why not have Cryo do it? Or not. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Yay! Adventure with Graha! Let's do it! Oh, frickin'. Look there, the lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Don't notice me, don't notice me. This material appears to be the same as that used on the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to be very fine As you show with distance of the arcane runes, these, I suspect, are not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with you, Stola. For blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. I'm not imagining it, but like, Dawntrail areas are so fucking dead. They're so dead. I don't see anyone these days. What in the world?
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
I think it's kind of obvious, Erinville.
And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
I remember you.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
That's us.
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria. I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Sorolja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
Remember, she's reason, not resolve.
Sorolja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
This is all too sus. I don't trust any of it.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Sorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the Queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria.
What is up with her eyebrows?
Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power.
You're a fucking liar. You're the thing that offered him to change worlds. You're lying.
So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen,
Sus.
and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
Lying
A
bullshittery.
gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasulani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barriers surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the First. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Me just not really
Well
caring too
then,
much.
You appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Exactly, always were.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihyolol?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
So he alone is to blame.
I don't trust it.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting more people.
I'm getting tired of this.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Is that concern or suspicion?
Definitely suspicion. I don't trust.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
She's giving me Medion vibes and I don't like it. I love Medion, but like...
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Never trust cute things. Ever. Never, ever trust cute game things. Ever. It's usually a trap. And of course, don't trust scary things because they're gonna eat you. They're gonna eat you and kill you. Oh, that's what happens in Death Stranding. You get dragged away. Scary things there are scary. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Of course, Alexei. We're not going to trust her. Anyway, you look at it. A mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere, proclaiming herself a queen, is suspicious.